Most people think they have a time management problem. They don't. They have an identification problem. You aren't failing because you're slow. You're failing because you're leaking energy into sinks you haven't even named yet. I'm new YouTuber, and today we are performing a tactical audit on your day. We're going to find where your momentum goes to die. If you want to scale your output, you have to stop looking at the clock and start looking at the friction. The first sink we have to analyze is shadow work. These are the high-friction, low-reward tasks you do to avoid the big move. You're color-coding your CRM or tweaking your website font instead of making the call that actually closes the deal. It feels like work, but it's just busyness. Consider the case of a startup founder we'll call Alex. Alex spent 6 hours a day researching competitors and refining the company's internal Slack channels. He felt exhausted, but the bank account wasn't moving. Why? Because Alex was hiding in shadow work. The moment he applied the 80-20 rule, cutting the research and forcing himself to spend 4 hours on direct sales outreach, his revenue tripled in 30 days. In this audit, if it doesn't move the needle, it's a sink. The second sink is availability fatigue. You've trained people that you are available 24/7. Every quick question or "can I pick your brain" call is a withdrawal from your focus bank. You aren't being polite, you're being sabotaged. Take the case of Sarah, a high-level creative director. Her day was a graveyard of 15-minute syncs and unscheduled "hey, you got a sec" pings. She was working until 10 p.m. just to get her actual work done. We implemented gated access. We cleared her morning of all communications and moved every sync to a specific 2-hour window on Thursday afternoons. By analyzing the total cost of yes, Sarah reclaimed 15 hours of deep work time per week. High-status executors know that if it isn't on the calendar, it doesn't exist. Finally, analyze your digital navigation friction. If it takes you more than 3 clicks to find a file, you're in a time sink. These microseconds of searching break your flow state and drain your cognitive battery. Look at Mark, a logistics consultant. Mark's desktop was a chaotic sea of final version 2 files. Every time he needed a contract, he spent 90 seconds searching. It sounds small, but he did this 40 times a day. That's an hour of pure friction. We treated his digital environment like a professional cockpit. We automated his file paths, used hotkeys for his primary tools, and killed every non-essential notification. By removing the hunt, Mark stayed in flow for 4 hours straight, instead of being interrupted by his own disorganization. If you have to hunt for your tools, you've already lost the war for your attention. Efficiency isn't about moving faster, it's about removing what's in the way. Audit your shadow work, gate your availability, and clean your cockpit. The time you think you're missing is already there. It's just buried under the noise. If you're ready to stop leaking and start executing, hit that subscribe button. What's the biggest shadow work task you're cutting today? Drop it in the comments. I'm new YouTube.